He'll definitely come. Don't worry.
How can you be so sure?
Trust me. He promised me he'd meet with you, and so he will.
Hello.
Sorry, only artists in the Mandragora allowed.
Mandragora.
Come. We must consider what to do.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh. Not so loud. We are here incognito, on state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
Coffee.
I hope we can...
Of course. I shall be silent as the grave.
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
That must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Quickly, upstairs.
你在做什么色色事情？快点，让我看。对，看来就是时间了。快点，警察，麦当劳查水表。哎呀，是。
That must be Cecilia.
哇，难怪没声音。
No pulse. We're too late.
He slit her throat. The brute.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana at once. She should bring her soirée to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
他应该先爬过。
Killed her, then went out on the balcony. Bloody handprint. It's his. Tore down the door. Made a platform. Clever. Must be pretty strong, too.
这个很危险啊！
Broke the flower pot when moving the door, then stepped in the soil. Must have climbed this ladder.
对，没得。我愿意这个。不要不敢。拔甩。
Could still be smashed mirror. Need to stay alert. Someone crashed into it hard, then sank to the floor. Blood stains.
还有血迹啊，奇怪。
Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it. Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this. Must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace? Seems there was a struggle. Jewelry box. Lock's busted. Picked open, probably. Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it hard, then sank to the floor.
说捡这些东西我都没办法，我都没有找到地方买。
Empty inkwell. Knocked over, turned toward the room. Hunting knife. Richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably. Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for.
那你可以拿走，你可以卖，拜托。
Sconce is bent, smeared with blood. Someone try to grab it? Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out? Fall out? Jewel was in the box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way. They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here, though, so our Centurion must have been the flyer.
Cool. What?
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centurions killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer. I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything, in full detail. I caught him red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He...
Fell out of the window.
Just so.
Exactly.
None too wise picking a fight with an...
Why? Because I'm a woman, in a frock rather than plate. I can take care of myself, I assure you. A hairpin might look like mere ornament, but plunged into an eye, it can be as effective as a blade.
是不是这边的女生都很火爆啊？
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes, he stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it, many years ago, from a young woman.
Heart of the Sand.
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
Oh.
The heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Centurion must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer. Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the Lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
Duntine. Remember the place.
More recently, the family's last heir, Roderick, returned to his ancestral seat and restored the castle.
Know any more about this Roderick?
His grandfather was an advisor to Queen Ademarta. The family received those lands as a grant for his service. Roderick is quite the recluse. He avoids society, preferring the company of a small team of knights, though the latter term is imprecise, as they seem more akin to vandals with crests on their shields.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
Oriana, any thoughts?
Few make me feel awkward, but in her presence, I sense
我也觉得
anxiety,
你这个构思这么仔细
discomfort.
的人，还会让你不自在。
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Son Real and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be something else altogether.
你是女爵耶，很多人都想要你的命吧？
My sister, Siana, might be among the schemers. She left court when we were children. My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
Parents run afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Siana.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbird that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush. Siana knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day. In the end, they forced her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since.
哇塞，多久以前啊？我操！小朋友会搞这种东西，那我小时候到底在干嘛？
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see, I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for sisters. Rivalry.
True. I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft, was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys. But I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Siana received it from father as a gift. At a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl. Someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen. Or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right.
Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Duntine, and if Sienna is there, you must find her. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape, or form. You must make sure of that.
不能让他受到伤害。任せろ。
I'll find her if she's there.
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her. Sister to sister.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair. And this is...
My very dear friend, Detlef van der Eretain, an arrival from Nazaire.
We are lending our combined resources to the Witcher's hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid. But why are you here at Oriana's?
They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages. Literally. Witcher, I hear you know Regis too. Even that you are friends.
Few I can rely on like I can on Regis. Kinda hoping he thinks the same of me.
Curious. It seems opposites really do attract.
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect. Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only two options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. What might a monster wish to apologize to a witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice, when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
Same as humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends. If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the Witcher trade for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Wanna help, Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith.
An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher,
And the Duchess of Toussaint? My.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detlef here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you were gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Detlef believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore.
That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renner.
其实大概在说他姐出生的时候就个性恶劣，我就在想这件事情。小婴儿出生的时候就真的有自己的个性了吗？还是个性是其实小婴儿出生的时候完全就是没有什么自己的个性，但是是完全靠环境影响的，所以才会发展成我们现在这种，才会发展成我们现在长大了之后这种固定的 所谓个性的这种东西，因为毕竟说真的，你活在这个你长大的过程，有太多的变数了，会影响到你的性格，所以真的是，所以我在想，是不是每个人出生的时候都是纯洁的一张白纸，在你生活，在你活的每一分每一秒，每个人都会在每一分每一秒都会在那张白纸上面添加任何一笔，然后就养成了现在这种，就然后让它甚至让它固定下来，就直到你死去吧，这种感觉吧，就是直到你死去那张白纸，在那张白纸上面写下的笔，写下文字，甚至是作画的笔，都不会停下来，都会一直影响到你的性格跟你的怎么讲观念吗？可是又在想，我在想这些，我是在想环境影响人的情况的时候，又在想，人是不是本身就是有带一些基础素质，你懂吗？然后会被就带着基础素质，然后再被环境影响。所以在想是环境先影响的，还是人先带有基础，再去被环境影响？一定会被环境影响，但是重点是不是一直都是纯白？是不是就是那张纸是不是纯白的？毕竟人的出生过程不是每一个都是真的变数太大了，所以真的不能，所以每个人的个性不一样是很正常的，一定会有相似，但是绝对不会有相同，但是绝对不会完全一样。
Oriana, she really your friend? Can she be trusted?
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she settled in Beauclair. We'd not seen one another in... I can't begin to tell you in how long.
But I shall tell you all about her some other day.
Guessing it's no accident you two stopped by.
It would be quite some coincidence indeed. No, a dutiful little bird told us.
Mm-hmm. Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renna must be there as well.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Dettlaff, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got a way with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Dettlaff here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Dettlaff. Good luck, my friend.
Splendidly, Dettlaff. I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem. Especially a wine to be served to 2 exquisite ladies.
Regis, gallant as ever. I regret all the more that I shan't finish this second bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out?
Dettlaff 好帅。
You have exceptional friends. This Dettlaff, an intriguing man to say the least.
说实话吗？
Don't know him too well. He say much about himself?
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true nature of those I meet. I'd not survive a week at court otherwise.
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy. He is a good man, but lost, which is why he comes across as grim.
哇，真的很准哎。
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll. I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count de la Croix Mill. It stands along the Saône-Retour River, near the Cockatrice Inn. Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
好的，一切照办。哦，哎，换个衣服好不？嗯哼，我想戴面具，嘿嘿，好多面具啊！这面具真的很好笑啊！可恶，这面具真的很好笑。
Where are you skittering off?
One more!
Silver.
Enter the estate of Durand de Samarin!
What do you have on offer?
等一下，真的很好笑。放着好了，反正不重。
Farewell.
Good. Meats available from the butcher in San
我真的觉得这面具好笑。
Go! I simply won't do it.
这面具真的超好笑的。怎么会这样？看过最有效果的面具了。哎，好，刚好顺便去换完衣服。顺便睡个觉。
I've scissored my fingers into
只
shreds.
是个打仗而已。好的。哎，靠北。我真的很好笑，可恶。 什么东西？
A witcher. We could use one around here. Full time.
为什么啊？酒驾吗？酒窖吗？上面吧。哦，他没有做出任何的指示。你家吗？ 这边客房不是吗？Hello， 跟我们回堂价。哇，哦，真的有嘞，靠背，是有。
I thank you for letting me stay.
I'd never
Do you feel of that?
thought you were.
Do you mean to...
You sure you
I cannot say yet. Too late.
visited others' home?
Yes, but
Remember,
I
and I. See you.
take...
这到底是什么意思啊？哦，书架靠北啊，干。
Scrub often. You'll soon meet the coffin.
Shame.
Let's go!
Oh, I'd stomp wine with that one. We would stomp till we were red and cold.
这名人很好笑啊！诶，真的假的？关键转捩点。哇，下面有。反正我也没去。
I'm early. No guardsmen yet.
午夜后，靠北。好像有很严重的事情要发生哦，让我们继续看下去。
So eager, are you? The mill, then. We shall discuss the assault inside.
不行，我需要适应一下，这有点好笑。我真的需要适应一下，这脸太好笑了。
See, you already prepared a plan. Walk me through it.
好酸啊，这个好酸。
We have two objectives. To find Her Illustrious Highness's sister and capture the men who blackmailed the vampire. Duntine is a modest complex. Several old buildings, a high wall around them. At the center of the enclosure stands an imposing keep, restored not long past by the elderly knight of the
剩不
castle,
多吗？剩不
Roderick.
多就打完啊。
We mean to strike here, through the main gate, then secure the area in front of the keep by storm.
How many men defend Duntine? You know?
Roderick maintains a team of knights for defense. They are no army, but they could number several dozen. Also, Roderick recently took in a band of foreign mercenaries. About them we know very little.
Cintrian's men. Gotta be. Ran into a few in town. They tried to kill me. Need to hit them from both sides. You draw the defenders, keep them busy. I'll sneak in the back way, find the women, make sure they come to no harm. I'll vault over the wall as soon as you start your assault.
Your plan puts you at great risk, but I sense you will handle it well. Let us go.
他脸真的很好笑哎，可恶！为什么会有这么有喜感的面具啊？不能前面一点给我吗？我想要前面一点就开始戴。最好是前面的主线，前面的主线。这边真的很好笑。 后面应该剩不多了吧？因为其实我是血与酒的主线打到这边，其实没有经过很多任务。干的这乌鸦感觉就是
So it begins.
雷吉斯的
Quick!
卧底。
We grab Roderick's horses and we bolt. We won't vault far if the boys up front don't hold.
Not so fast. Little change of plans.
你们这样也是进入靠背。
Damn.看一看会升级啊，没读过。哦，如果时钟剑是 Roderick sent him to get the horses. He's looking to flee. Can't let him.
I see no ducals along the road. They must not be Loose those crates on the wagon!
休想！
Someone's here. They've breached the back wall. Come on, kill him! Surround him! Surround and kill! Go on, lads! Beat the bomb butcher! Onward! No mercy! Surround him! Surround and kill! I'm a hard nut to crack! Mercy! Mercy! I did no wrong!
Nah, kept the wrong damn company. Centrion's men, where are they?
I knew... shouldn't have let them under my roof.
What?
Where's the hostage, the woman?
What do you mean? I know nothing about a hostage. Must be the handiwork of my guests.
Where are they now?
In the keep, ready in their escape.
There's someone with them? Woman named Sienna?
Of course. She...
And a whole pile of...
Packing. We were to leave together.
Where is she?
Yes. What?
Leaving you to the ducal guard, if you don't bleed.
Huey, a pox upon you.
Come on, we can do it. Peace. 有时候物件刚出来。我就 Q 这些物件。哦，没有。好的，好的。
What is happening? These ones kill the shit from fucking and hurry up! Now!
不要啊！
I will tear you to shreds! You will die, you little stronza! I will tear you to shreds! You will die, you little stronza!
死了！我没想到会死哎，怎么会死这么蠢？肾上腺素能增加反应攻击力跟那个啊，跟就是能增加攻击力啊。肾上腺素是攻击力啊。肾上腺素就是头那个反应活力值下面那一个红色的东西啊。
What is happening? These ones kill the shit like that!
这个累积的，他们还在射，在射。
I will tear you to shreds!
他们在射。
You will die, you little stronza!
哎呦，不对劲。我会认真点的，拜托你不要处罚我。
How many? There are too many! You cannot... These ones! Kill the shit like that! I will tear you to shreds!
Pathetic.
真是。
I will tear you to shreds! Leave the hounds! I'll not let them die!
心帮他灭火。
Giving you one last chance. Yield.
哎呦，
That harlot got us into this. Kill him! Attack!
这个嘞。这个了。
Need to get into the keep. They shall pay for everything.
What are these creatures?
快抢！快抢！
Wasn't expecting to see you two here.
We thought you could use our help, so...
Witcher, this is no time to explain. Where is Renna?
Expect to answer a lot of questions inside.
Let us go then.
不要杀我要保的人。
Renna,
他该不会就是摸我一手？
are you hurt? If any of them.
You know me. I'd never let them hurt me. I just waited for you to come.
I didn't know where to look. They threatened to kill you. Forgive me. I failed you.
我靠！等一下，该不会两个
Now
人
we
是
need
同一个
only
人
find
吧？
Anna Henrietta's sister. Where should we look? Do you know?
Ran into Roderick, Duntine's lord. Told me where I'd find Sienna.
Then speak and let's grab her. Time is short.
Said she was in a room in the tower. Very one we're in right now. Which, incidentally, looks nothing like a prison cell. And just so happens there's a carafe full of wine here. Bet it's stolen San Real.
What's your point?
Giving you one chance to tell us everything yourself.
I've nothing to tell.
Witcher, what is this?
Sorry, Dettlaff. You've been had.
My friend, please. You must listen to what Geralt has to say.
Renna's not her real name. This is Sienna. And Sienna is sister to Anna Henrietta, the Duchess of Toussaint.
What nonsense is this?
Sienna was banished as a child, but it seems she trekked back here recently. Moved into Duntine and ran a Vandergild out of here. Sent a man called the Centurion to Beauclair to steal some wine for her. Wine reserved for the ducal family. Centurion led us to her. Caught him later stealing a jewel Siana gotten from her father as a child. Sorry, Dettlaff. She used you. Part of her plan.
这一切都变得合理了。血与酒，是血与酒没有错，可是。
And explain all. If you do not, I will raze Beauclair to the ground. This I promise you. You've 3 days. I shall be waiting.
He just fly off?
He did not wish to act rashly. He's gone to soothe his nerves.
Think he'll do it? Make good on his threat?
I cannot say. He can be unpredictable when fury consumes him.
I shall go to him.
Come again? After what he just...
You don't know Dettlaff like I do. If I don't do as he says, he truly will destroy the city. He's more than capable of it.
Seems you've got some last scraps of honor left.
为什么是这个？没有原谅他。
It's the least I can do.
Well, it truly does seem the best option.
我觉得他要杀了他。
Your Grace, we must proceed with caution. Guardsmen saw vampires here. They could still be about.
Vampires or no vampires, my sister is here. Find her.
Your Grace, that...
Siana, it's true. It's you. Sister, dear, what have you gotten yourself into?
So concerned, I'm surprised. Is there an ounce of truth to it?
You feel resentment. I understand. But I promise we shall work through all the unfortunate matters of the past. We will discuss them later. Captain, escort Siana to the palace. I shall meet with her as soon as we return.
As you wish, Your Grace.
And you, Witcher. You have my thanks. I cannot believe my sister was so near the whole time. Roderick of Duntine shall answer for treason and blackmail.
我选第二个，好像选第二个。好，我选第二个，第二个看起来好好笑。
He's no traitor, just naive. Let himself be made a fool of. Paid dearly for it.
Made a fool? Whom by?
Your sister. She's the one convinced him to let the bandits into his home.
We've discovered Siana blackmailed the vampire. Ordered him to kill those men.
What? What nonsense is this?
She is his missing lover. Staged her own abduction to force him to do her bidding.
He was a tool. Whole scheme was Siana's. She was behind it.
You're mistaken. You must be. This cannot be true.
Your Grace, I know this vampire and...
What? You know him? Who is he?
Dettlaff.
The same who so recently sat at my table and told me of Nazaire. Is there anything else you've neglected to mention? A dragon living beneath Mount Gorgon, perhaps? Is anyone else here a vampire?
面前的人呢？
Where is he now?
Waiting for Siana. If she doesn't show up to meet him by an appointed time, he'll destroy Beauclair.
He dares threaten us?
Your Grace, We have 3 days to bring him Siana and...
Not a word. You have 3 days to bring me his head. No more secrets. No more helping vampires. I want what I'm paying for. The head of the beast.
哇塞，这个女王真的很火爆。诶，我问一下哦，金子主还在吗？诶，是的了。
Do you think Her Grace's nerves have been calmed?
Doubt it. Rarely forgets, rarely retracts what she says, especially when it's...
Yes, well, even I must admit Dettlaff's actions were highly inappropriate. Reprehensible, even.
我在想，二周目是我的等级跟什么东西都跟道具都还
Are you
在，
upset?
然后
Why would I be?
直接进二周目吗？还是
Let's
怎样？
see. You're returning from your hunt empty-handed. No trophy. No new lead to boast of, then pursue.
What can I say? It happens at times. Especially likely to when the monster I'm chasing can turn into fog.
How do your employers customarily react when you fail to meet their
是
expectations?
从我
Depends.
开始还是
Peasants
我
cuss me
50 等
out.
进二周目，还是
Merchants
50
demand I
等
refund their
等等开始
deposit, whereas nobles mostly just release their hounds.
And rumors?
Usually threaten me with the gallows.
A most illustrious grace awaits the gentleman.
对，这就是我问题。升级的怪是从50等开始，我现在50等嘛，升级的怪是从50等开始，还是从30等开始？
Spilt so much blood. They...
Another word, Palmerin, and I shall spill even more blood.
好的。
Yours. I repeat for the last time. Siana is responsible for the death of many, true. But she is also my sister. We are bound by blood and by a shared childhood. I shall not allow her to be lynched.
Your Grace, I fear the masses might rise. Storm the prison, pitchforks and torches in hand.
Let them storm. They will not find her there. Siana is hidden away in a safe place. She shall await trial there until we have rid ourselves of this accursed vampire. Which, to judge by your means, has not yet come to pass.
Did what we could, but...
My patience is at an end, Geralt. Where is he? Where is Dettlaff?
我说我还在努力，就是直接说我不知道会不会电到外头。
We're working to find that out, Your Grace.
Do you take me for a fool?
I wouldn't dare.
I care not one whit what you have worked on, are working on, or shall work on. I'm interested in results, which thus far have been nil. Ah. At times I hunt foxes. Do you know how it works? The ducal huntsman releases the hounds. They catch the fox's scent, chase the animal down, and lead the Bachu to it. All within an hour. You, Witcher, have had a week. The aid of my most excellent knights. Yet, you have tracked absolutely nothing down. I've begun to suspect my beagles might have done a better job.
可是，狐狸不会变成雾啊！你他妈！好想直接跟他抢哦！可是，不能在女人的气头上面直接跟他抢。